One morning, two moon creatures, Biblock and Hoblock, were out for a stroll when they saw something lying in the moon dust. Neither Biblock nor Hoblock knew what it could be, so they decided to leave the strange object where it was and go back to their moon city. They asked their computer what he thought it might be. "Ah," said the computer, "a lighter. Lighters can be very dangerous. Children should never touch them." But that night, Hoblock crept out to where the lighter was lying and secretly took it back to the moon city. The city was rebuilt. He was given the job of repairing the computer. Only his little sister Hibblick came to visit him, and Hoblock warned her, "Never play with lighters. And never play with matches either. And grown-ups, keep lighters and matches away from children."
One fine day, Tufty is playing on the grass with Bobby Brown Rabbit. But Harry Hare and Willy Weasel are playing out by the road, near the cars and buses. Poor Willy! The car has knocked him down. Very luckily, Mr. Policeman Badger comes along to help. "Oh, my word," says Policeman Badger. "You are both silly boys to play in the road. Now Willy's been hurt. He won't be able to play with you for a long time. Never play near the road." This is what happened one day when the ice cream van stopped by Tufty's house. "Ice cream!" And Tufty goes to find his mummy. Tufty always asks his mummy to go with him to the ice cream van. But Willy Weasel has gone off to get an ice cream by himself. "Oh, dear! Oh, Mummy! Willy has been knocked down by a car." Now Willy has been hurt. And all because he didn't ask his mummy to go with him to the ice cream van. When you want to go to the ice cream van, always take Mummy with you.
Because Frances was still a very young firefly, her tail wouldn't glow like those of the grown-ups, and this made her feel very sad. "I can give you a glowing light," said Cocky Roach. Frances knew that Cocky was a very naughty young cockroach, but she couldn't resist. They lit a match from a box that Cocky had taken from his mummy's kitchen without her knowing. Frances knew she was doing wrong, but Cocky had her under his spell. Grasping the match, Frances took to the sky. "Oh, what fun!" Cocky chattered. The flame grew larger until it reached her wings and burnt her. In pain, she let the match drop to the ground. Soon the whole of the kingdom was burning. The following day, King Chrysalis said, "We'll have to build everything again." Frances realized how foolish she'd been. In time, she got better and helped rebuild the kingdom, but she never forgot the words of her king. "Remember," he said, "never play with matches." And Cocky Roach never dared show his face again. Remember, never play with matches.
One day when my dad went fishing, he took Charlie and me along. While he was fishing, we started having fun with the puddles. Dad shouted, "Come back here!" But just then, Charlie tried to do an extra big jump, and he went over the edge and into the water. Charlie nearly drowned. It was very lucky for him, he caught on the line. Charlie says next time we go fishing, we should stay very close to Dad, where he can look after us. And he hopes that when you go near the water, you'll stay close to a grown-up too.
The game in the next 30 seconds is to guess which one of these houses have people at home and which ones don't. House number 1, in or out? House number 2, what do you think? And what about number 3? Made up your mind yet? In fact, they're all empty. But if you were a burglar, which one would you think was your safest bet? If you want to keep them out, make them think you're in. Crime. Together, we'll crack it.
It's very likely that 400 of you will be injured in your cars tomorrow. You'll be within 6 miles of home and doing less than 30.
And it's going to happen to a lot of you ladies. You'll be shopping, collecting the kids, going to the laundrette. For some of you, the face you start out with in the morning won't be the same face you end up with by the evening.
Why let it happen? Clunk, click, it's so simple. Clunk the car door, click the seat belt, even if you are just going round the corner, clunk, click every trip.
Meet Mr. Blunders. Off to work, and as usual, lots on his mind. The sort of chap you could bump into at any time.
I don't know how she does it. I mean, how can anyone spend that amount of money? What does she do with it? Must be sending food parcels to her mother. Petrol. Let's get some petrol. Oh, no. I've just remembered her mother's coming this weekend. Blooming women, who needs them? Oh, you, I say.
You might meet Mr. Blunders on your way to the shops. And no matter how well you think you know the road, no matter how sensibly you drive, Mr. Blunders could be round the next corner. That's why you should always wear your seatbelt. Even on the shortest trips, beware of the blunders. Clunk, click.
Nice view from up here, Petunia.
Yes, very nice, Joe. One tired kill. One tired kill. Are our tires worn, Joe?
Yeah, oh, I wouldn't think so, Petunia.
Well, I expect you've looked. You have looked, haven't you, Joe? Joe, have you looked at our tires?
Yes. Nice view from up here, Petunia.
Yes, very nice, Joe. One tired kill. One tired kill. Are our tires worn, Joe?
Yeah, oh, I wouldn't think so, Petunia.
Well, I expect you've looked. You have looked, haven't you, Joe? Joe, have you looked at our tires?
Yes. Nice view from up here, Petunia.
Joe, are our tires worn?
Not warm, Petunia. They're a bit smooth.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice view from up here, Petunia.
Yes, very nice, Joe.
He was stupid, trying to prove how tough he was. I had a go at them kids.
Why do you fly your kites round here, eh?
We thought it would be okay, but the wind changed.
Lucky they let go of it. They'd have been electrocuted.
We should have told the police.
Suppose he never knew about high voltage electricity.
You're crazy!
He ignored the danger signs.
Leave it there!
He was stupid. He wouldn't come down. He didn't know electricity would go through the kite. It just jumped through thin air.
Climbing pylons can kill. Don't take a chance with electricity.
Fine. Brilliant. All right, I'll see you on the 9th. Okay, bye.
The average smoker needs over 5,000 cigarettes a year. Get unhooked. Call 0800-169-0169 or visit getunhooked.co.uk.
Yes, sir.
So, would you mind stepping out of the car and doing a breath test?
Look, you had 2 pints, you're over the limit. That's a 12-month ban and a criminal record.
Hey, it's company policy. I've got to let you go.
I know there's only 20,000 on the clock, but that's my final offer. That's just great, Max. No licence, no job. Now what?
So, what's it going to be?
What you put in this vase? Excuse me? What's wrong with your face? What does that stuff actually smell like? How long are you going to feel like that for?
If you've got questions about drugs, talk to...
As a result of attending the scene of a road accident, I spoke with the driver and suspected that this man had been drinking.
You've heard what the officer has said. Do you understand?
Empty your pockets. Now turn them inside out.
You have agreed to provide a specimen of blood for laboratory analysis.
Sit down and roll up your left sleeve, please.
I regret to inform you that the girl is dead.
You do not have to say anything unless you wish to do so. But what you say may be given in evidence. Cup of tea, sir.
Charlie says he knows now that it's dangerous to pull the tablecloth because the hot water from the teapot hurts him very much.
Do you forget little things?
Every time.
Like your keys? Putting out the bins? Valentine's Day? Loo roll?
No, you said that you were bringing your wallet out.
Money? Umbrellas? The batteries in your smoke alarm? Remember, test them every week, change them every year. Push the button, not your luck.
Someone's had a go at this.
Look, over there, there's a football.
Oh, yeah. Keep an eye on you two. Whoa, whoa. Hang on, mate. This place is electrified. That's for fighting little kids. You're right if you don't touch anything. I've seen people working up there.
Yeah, well, I don't particularly want to mess around with this top stuff. It's not worth it.
You're just scared of getting caught.
safe. Stay out. Don't take a chance with electricity.
You find escalators everywhere these days, and we take them for granted. But don't take your child's safety for granted. Accidents can happen. Teach them the 3 safeguards. Stand still and don't walk down. Stand steady and hold hands. Stand clear, away from the sides and well within the yellow lines. Don't let this happen to your child. Stand still, stand steady, stand clear.
If you're bitten or scratched or even licked by any animal when you're abroad, take no chances. It could have rabies. Wash the wound immediately and then get urgent medical aid. If you wait until the symptoms of rabies appear, you've left it too late. Rabies kills.
Hi, you.
Hi, how'd it go?
Yeah, it went well. I'm on my way back now, so I'll tell you about it when I get home.
Okay, well the kids are in bed and dinner's on. James? James? Can you hear me?
You don't have to be in a car to cause a crash. Think.
James.
The moment you know they're driving, kill the conversation.
Now you see him. Now you don't. Now you see him. Now you don't. Now you see him. Now you see him. Now you see him.
After an attack is over and the all clear has been sounded, arrangements will be made as soon as possible to treat any people who are ill or injured. Listen to your radio. Details will be given about what to do, when to do it, and how. If anyone dies while you are kept in your fallout room, move the body to another room in the house. Label the body with name and address, and cover it as tightly as possible in polythene, paper, sheets, or blankets. Tie a second card to the covering. The radio will advise you what to do about taking the body away for burial. If, however, you have had a body in the house for more than 5 days, and if it is safe to go outside, then you should bury the body for the time being in a trench or cover it with earth and mark the spot of the burial.
Sarah? Hi.
Every month we need to raise £7 million from fundraising and monthly donations. However you choose to give, together we will make child abuse stop. Full stop.
You know that feeling when you wake up in a basement with a massive gaping hole in your chest? No? Well, I've had better mornings. Pablo! Turns out I've been used to smuggle cocaine into the country, which does rather prompt the question, what's the big deal with coke? So I talked to this dealer, and he said...
It's all about the profit.
And making sure no one messes with us!
OK, Mr. Gunn, sir. And these headache pills he's cutting his coat with couldn't wait to tell me that...
Actually, on the street, it's only 30% cocaine.
And 70%, who the hell knows?
That I met Mr. Disco here.
Lots of people are doing it, Pablo!
Really? So I went to this nasty toilet, and this girl asked me...
Could you spare us a tenner?
No, I'm a dog, obviously. Oh, and by the way, your heart's beating so fast you can't get a word out. And a coked-up friend is no help at all.
Get out of my face! Leave me alone!
Steady on. And look who we have here. A bleeding nostril. Perfect.
I'm bleeding!
Well done. Yes, you are. So I picked up the phone, somehow, and talked to Frank. Finally, someone who made sense.
There's a darker side to coke. To find out more, visit talktofrank.com.
The boy who didn't look for a safe place to cross. He couldn't be bothered to walk to a place where cars could be seen from a nice open space. So he crossed the road right next to a bend. Now his arm for some while will be struggling to mend. A car cannot dodge what it cannot see, so flatten the boy. Unfortunately, now he can't swim, dress himself, or go-kart, 'cause his arm is all limp and falling apart. Always cross where you can see what's coming.
Even a sparkler can be dangerous if you don't take care. A sparkler stays hot even when it's out. Make sure your child doesn't start November the 6th like this.
This is the house that Jack built, and this is the fire that burnt the house that Jack built, and these are the curtains all tattered and torn that hang by the photograph all forlorn of the mother and baby newly born that didn't awake the following morn. They died from the smoke that poured through the doors that stood open wide and spread the fire that burnt the house that Jack built.
Open doors spread fire and smoke with deadly speed, so at bedtime, close all doors.
The alarm that always wakes you. The face you always pull. The towel you leave on the floor. The sock you can never find. The tie they make you wear. The bill you forgot to pay. The cereal you never finish. The plant you never water. The girlfriend you kiss goodbye. The road you've lived on for years. The car that never moves. The shop that's always open. The chair that's always there. The mums on the school run. The door you see too late. The lamppost you slam into. The legs you'll never use again. The day you went to work.
Before you turn, please think. Pedestrians may already be crossing, so give way and let them cross in safety.
If you could have another chance, what would you do differently?
They give me the wrong pizza. I got pineapple on this. I'm sick, man. I didn't order it, did I?
Think. Always wear a seatbelt.
Stand back.
Too much alcohol makes you feel invincible when you're most vulnerable.
A fire doesn't have to kill you to take your life. Call 08456 087 087 for your free fire safety handbook.
Morning, Gov. Who does your car belong to?
It's mine.
I see. Where have you been in it this morning?
Just locally. Business?
Yeah, where do you mean by that?
Well, a few blocks back.
I see. What's your name, Gov?
Samuel Graves.
I see. Who's the little girl? Is she your daughter?
No, I'm Janie's uncle.
Is that right, Janie?
Yes, and he's taking me to see his new puppy.
So he's your real uncle, then?
Oh, no, he's my pretend one.
Yeah, I think you'd better just turn the engine off a moment and get out of the car, Gov. All right, will you do that?
Janie is safe now. But what about the child who isn't? Lucy can't get away from this stranger. He said he had a puppy too, but it wasn't true. He's big, he's frightening, he can be rude and nasty, and she can't do anything about it.
Can you imagine being frightened of every friendly animal you meet? Imagine rabies in Britain. All dogs will be leashed and muzzled. Foxes will be destroyed. Wildlife at risk. No animal may be moved in or out of the infected area. All cats will be restrained.
Wait. Get off, get off.
Just one animal smuggled in could lead to all this. So if you suspect anyone of smuggling, tell the police. If rabies breaks out, any animal found loose will be seized, taken away, and if it is not claimed, destroyed. Rabies is a killer. We must keep rabies out.
Look, I know you're supposed to be hard, but let me try and explain. Giving blood is a very good thing to do. How can you be so cold about it? Don't you understand, without blood donors there'd be no operations, or treatment for blood diseases, or for burns, or for newborn babies? People with haemophilia would bleed to death. Am I getting through to you? I don't know, they were right. It's like trying to get blood out of a... Oh, thank you.
When a stroke strikes, it spreads like a fire in the brain. The longer it goes undetected, the more damage is done. To spot the signs of a stroke, you have to think and act fast. F. Face. Has their face fallen on one side? Can they smile? A. Arms. Can they raise both arms and keep them there? S. Speech. Is their speech slurred? T. Time. Just like a fire, it's time to call 999 if you see any single one of these signs. The faster you act, the more of the person you save. When stroke strikes, act fast.
Today in Britain, there's a type of scavenger. Like a hyena, it preys on the defenseless. It shows no compassion towards its victims. Most car crimes are committed by opportunists. If your car hasn't got adequate security, you're making it easier for them. Leave it unlocked, and they're laughing. Car crime. Together, we'll crack it.
Mrs. Hayward?
Yes?
Mrs. Ruth Hayward?
Yes? Well, what have you been up to? Where are the others?
The lads had a bit of a shock, love.
What do you mean? What's going on?
Do you think we could talk inside?
Yes, of course.
The coppers have some rotten jobs sometimes. Like ringing a doorbell and telling a mum her boy won't be home for a long, long time.
I told you, I've already had one. I'm driving, aren't I? And
You'll be
why is
fine.
it
This
doing
is
only a
this.
second. She's definitely in
Okay,
there.
she still is.
Stay. Hold on. Go on, give it a look. Go on.
it takes less than you might think to become a drink driver.
Carbon monoxide from faulty gas appliances can kill. By law, landlords must have all appliances they provide safety checked by Corgi registered installers. Ask for proof now, or tonight it could be you.
She can't change things with a click. You can at BeTheFullStop.com.
Each night as you go to bed, close the door, and that door will hold back almost any fire. It will give you 10 precious minutes to get out. Leave it open, and it will give you no time at all. Fire. Shut it out. You'll never put it out.
Once upon a time there was a dolly called Matilda. She was afraid of the dark. So the grown-ups put a nightlight in the bedroom. One night, Matilda thought she could smell something funny. It all happened so quickly. "Help! Help!" cried Matilda. Sadly, this is where the story ends.
Richard didn't want to die, but he couldn't stop himself. The collision with the car didn't kill him, but he wasn't wearing a seatbelt, so he continued on his journey. When he hit the inside of the car, that didn't kill him either. But his internal organs carried on travelling until they hit his ribcage, and his lungs were punctured, and the main artery from his heart was torn. And that's what killed Richard.
chances are you're not doing a lot at the moment, sitting watching me. Instead, you could be, I don't know, saving the life of someone you love. 1 in 3 smoke alarms doesn't have a working battery. So let's see. Who's going to be trapped in the house while it burns? Your brother? Your mother? You? Maybe you should test yours now. Go on. Pull your finger out.